Yeah. All right, let's go. It's the MVP with Malachi Lee crossing half court, pulling up from three, making victory plays, talking dunks and fadeaways to players that lead the way. Awards and trophies, I hope you feeling this, homie. Making victory plays, make you real, not phony. Detroit, we back again, so let the games begin. Making victory plays for the win. Making victory plays for the win.
Play for the win.
What up, though? What up, though? What up, though? It's your guy, the MVP, Malachi Lee, making victory plays. Episode 3, streak snapped. Today is May 5th, 2026. Happy Cinco de Mayo if you celebrate that. Taco Tuesday, all of that good stuff, man. A lot happening and popping in the NBA. Conference semifinals have taken place. Last time we talked, we were facing up a game 7 against the Orlando Magic, which now are put out of the playoffs. See you later. If you want to see a magic trick, watch the Detroit Pistons make a 3-1 lead vanish. Woof. That was super dope to see. I never lost faith in us. I never did. I knew that we were not playing our best basketball. Now, if we was playing our best basketball early on in that series, then I would have been concerned. But we weren't playing our best. We were not. Cade was balling, but as a squad, the boys was away. Tobias was balled out, but the total team was not balling that first 4 games. We did pull out one of the wins, but we didn't play our usual game. So I was never concerned about us getting out of that round against Orlando at all. I had the Pistons making it to the Eastern Conference Finals at the very least, with it even being a dogfight for that final spot. I thought we would be playing Boston. So with Boston being out, we'll see. And that's what I mentioned last week in that episode. But I'm very excited, man. Pistons won tonight. Before I get to that, I do want to give a few news situations that happened in the NBA. Let's mention this. Pistons take game 1 with a 111 one-on-one win over the Cleveland Cavaliers. Super excited about this. We take game 1, 3 games away. 3 games away from advancing to the Eastern Conference Finals. Now, today, Detroit snapped I believe, 3-series loss against the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavs have beat the Pistons in 3 straight playoff series, which really is just LeBron. Like, when they put up that stat, I think it said 12-0 against Detroit, but I think it's more like 8 or 10 actual games, but definitely 3 series that they won. 2006, we won in 06. It was 2007, 2009, and 2016 that Cleveland has beat us, and that's all LeBron, which is crazy to think about. One man stopping a team from winning. Like, with Bron going to the finals every year in the East like that, you really got to see how all these teams are really not making it to the finals just because of this man. It's incredible. And now he's still currently playing with his son in Los Angeles. Like, wild work to me. Which that game is still going on. The Thunder and it's 87-103 currently. 153 to go in the fourth quarter. I believe that if Luka doesn't come back in this series, I got to give it to OKC. Now, if you're telling me Luka comes back, let's say game 3, I'm gonna get a series to LA. If you tell me Luka is healthy, I get a series to LA. But that being said, injuries play a part in this thing. Without Luka, I got Thunder in 6. It might be 5, but I'll give LeBron 2 games for sure. Luka comes back, I got Lakers in 6 or 7 for sure. Let's stick with the West. The Minnesota Timberwolves taking on the San Antonio Spurs. They stole game 1 last night. Wemby had an incredible 11 blocks, which is wild. That is they call him an alien, and that is really like out of this world for sure. Can you give me a shout out? Yes, I can. Robush. I can't read that well. It's crazy because I be joking and saying I can't read that well, but I really see Rabusha Jobert. Shout out to you, man. Thanks for everybody tuning in. This is episode 3 of the MVP with Malachi Lee. We talking hoops, Detroit basketball hoops mainly. So like I said, I called. By the way, my papa passed from lung cancer. Cooper, my condolences to you, my brother. My condolences. That is a very tough piece of news. I'm glad that you felt comfortable enough to share it with us. And rest in peace to your father. I know you were grateful for the time that you did have with him. Know that you can get through this. Can I shout you out? Yes, I can. DeMar Page, what up, though? DeMar Page in the building. How the F you got my name? Because I can read. I can see it's Cooper. It's right there, right? That's how I can read Cooper. Now, Cooper is easy. I can read Cooper. All right, but yeah, the Timberwolves stole game 1, man, in San Antonio. Anthony Edwards came back. If y'all watched my last episode, I said that Anthony Edwards will be that switch, will be that needle that will switch this. I said if Ant is in there, give me the Wolves. I'll take the Wolves over the Spurs if Ant is playing. Just call me Damari. Damari, what up, though? Shout out to you, Damari. Yes, indeed. Okay, first of all, somebody's right. Somebody's right behind you. Yep, indeed. So yeah, man, I called this if Mari, what up, though? If Ant was playing, I said that they would beat the Spurs, which Ant is playing. So I'm sticking with that. And now I'm doubling down on it because they stole game 1. So give me the Wolves in 6, man. Wemby probably won't have that low of a offensive game for the rest of the series. But what I do like is Truth or Dare with the chat. Sure, y'all do y'all thing. But what I do like about this series is the physicality. You know, with you have Wemby and Rudy Gobert. Rudy Gobert is, I think, a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, and it's probably, I think Wemby is going to win it this year if he hasn't already. So I like this matchup. I think that's a great matchup. It's great for the playoffs. Happy birthday, May 17th coming up. Happy birthday, Cooper. If I don't see you again, if you like and sub, we could play Truth or Dare. I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know what that means, playing Truth or Dare. I'm gonna do this show and get up off. So like and subscribe if you want to or not, man. I don't know how you would play Truth or Dare in the comment section. But anyway, yeah, I like the Wolves to take this series, especially after winning game 2. Now, back in the East, Philly got beat down by New York. It was not even cool. It was not even nice. I don't expect the series to continue to go this way. I did say Philly in 7, and I might want to change that. New York is playing well. I might want to change that, but I'm also not too scared about them at the same time. I know they beating up on a Philly team. It's game 1 in New York. You know they were going to get that game. Let's see how the rest of this series plays out. Let's see how it swings back when they go to Philly. Let's see how they come back and play game 2. You know, so we'll see. You just never know. Okay, first of all, yeah. So you just never know, man. I will stick with my pick for now. Philly in 7. I feel like they're gonna start. Excuse me, I'm not feeling the best. I think they're gonna figure it out though. I think Embiid will figure out what's going on offensively, and just other players will get more involved. I mean, the first game is hard to tell what's gonna happen, but that's neither here nor there. Coming to the series that matters the most to me, Detroit Pistons take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Now, like I said, before we get to that, I do want to. No, let's go right into it. So, great game, man. I watched the game. It was incredible to see my guys out there balling. Asar Thompson, man, he's become one of my favorite players. Like, now, I was born a twin. So, twins, I always have navigated too, being a twin myself. So, Asar Thompson, man, 11 points, 1 block, 1 steal, 5 assists, 8 rebounds, just all over. You can expect him to fill up the stat sheet across the board each game. He's not the best offensively, which that's not what we need him for. He's not there to knock down the open jumpers. He's there to share the ball, get rebounds, get blocks, get steals. That's what he's there for. And he finds the open man. He's a very high IQ player. He finds the open man. He gets those assists. He shares the ball, and he's always everywhere. 1 steal, I feel like he got more than that. But, who knows? What year was I born? 95, man. My birthday was just April 29th, 1995, man. My wife took me to the Pistons game for my birthday, too. That was amazing. That was game 5. We needed that game. And we end up winning. K dropped 45, a Pistons record. Tobias Harris dropped a clean 20-8. I love to see it, man. He came in with the offense that we needed. Shout out to Jalen Duren, the dog. 11 points, 2 blocks, 4 assists, 12 rebounds. That's what I'm talking about. With Jalen Duren getting double-doubles, we will easily advance. He had to figure out his game from the first series, which he has. And Cade got him going. Ain't no way I'm the same age as your pops, bro. My dad was 1 year old in 95. Oh, okay. Your dad was 1 year old in 95. I said, okay. I thought you said your pops was born in 95. So your dad is, my math is correct, 62. All right, so yeah, man, JD, the game got very close. Tie game, late fourth quarter, and K got JD going, man. 3 times in a row, I believe it was. I know it was back-to-back possessions that K dropped it off to JD for the easy dunk, man. And those plays are the key plays. As a star player, he didn't try to play hero ball. He didn't try to. Cade had how many points? Let's see. Cade had 23, which is actually a low-scoring game for him. 7 assists, still great. But he didn't shoot the ball as particularly well. 31% from the field, 81% from the free throw line. So he started out hot, but he kind of ended. He had two threes made. He started out hot, and he kind of cooled off a little bit. And so I was glad to see him in the fourth quarter when the game was coming down the wire. It was literally like, 32 today. He was 1 in 95. So he's 32. I'm tripping. That math is, I don't know why. In my head, I told myself, I read that he was 30 in 95, but he was 1 in 95. So he's a year older than me. Dang, how old are you? I'm out here I'm really out here like that. That your dad was born in 95? I don't have no children, bro. What is life? Anyways, man, I appreciate you rocking with me, Coop. Truth or dare, he said how to play truth or dare. So I say truth or dare, and you pick one. If you pick truth, you have to say something that's true about you. If you pick dare, say have something to do it. Okay. Sure. Well, just ask me some questions if you want to ask me some questions. How about that? So Cade played a great game. Like I said, those late assists were very clutch, getting Jalen Duren going. He had those late game blocks, which were so clutch. And just his presence in the paint alone, detouring shots. Now, Donovan Mitchell, James Harden, 2 great players. And, we cannot look past them at all. But let me go through the rest of the Pistons. Duncan Robinson didn't shoot the ball so well this game. 58%. Oh, no, wait. he made 5 threes. Oh, I'm sorry, he did shoot the ball well. Excuse me. He had 19 points. Excuse me, Mr. Robinson. He had 19 points. Played a great game. 23 for K. Dennis Jenkins with 12. And Jalen Duren with 11. Yep. So I said that. So our starting 5 all in double figures. Asor with 11. 20 for Harris. 11 for JD. 19 for Robinson and 23 for K. And then Jenkins with 12 off the bench. That'll work. And you even got Javonte Green. He hit a clutch 3 at the end of the first quarter coming down. Ron Holland hit a clutch 3 going into halftime, I believe it was. Hit a nice 3. And he got an and 1. He didn't make the free throw, but hey, Beef Stew with 6 points off the bench. So I love this bench production that we got. And even Dennis Jenkins with the 12 points. Now, I like this lineup that we've been going with Jenkins and Cade in there. They've been doing this throughout the playoffs and throughout the season, but they've leaned on it more heavily within these last 3 games or so that we've played, including game 1 tonight, where Cade and Jenkins are in at the same time, allowing Cade to play off the ball a little bit more. I love that. I think that's the best move because Jenkins is a true point guard. He's also a scoring guard as well, and if you leave him open, he will hit that open shot easily. Also knows how to make the right plays. He knows how to dish it when it's time. He knows where to be, even with the rebounding. Like, that was one thing. Dennis Jenkins got some clutch rebounds, 7 rebounds. This is your technically backup point guard with 7 rebounds and 12 points off the bench. 3 assists, 4 steals. Like, that's incredible basketball right there. 4 steals, 7 assists, 3 rebounds, and 12 points for your backup guard. That's gonna get you to where you need to go and get a win right there. 8-year-old, but I'm born in 95, born in 94. Yep. So yeah, man, great play by Dennis Jenkins, man. He's been so clutch, making those key plays. 4 steals. Incredible basketball, man. It was great to see. I hope we keep it up. We're game 2 will be today's Monday. No, today's Tuesday. Game 2 Thursday. So geeked up, excited about that. Pistons in 6 was my original call. I'm gonna stick with that for now. I still have to respect James Harden. Spider Mitchell is a dog as well. He can go off of 40 at any point, 35 at any point. And the Cavs. Now, you had some ballers over there as well. I can't, as we all know, Dennis Schroeder used to play for us last year. Wasn't too happy about us dropping him. He's a great, savvy veteran guard, excuse me. Donovan Mitchell had 23. James Harden had 22. But James Harden has 7 turnovers. That is what did it right there. We had got some key steals, but also he was just sloppy with the ball. He was not we played some smart excuse me, I'm so sorry. Man, like I said, I don't feel the best, got a little cold, but I still wanted to get on here, man, so I'm gonna jump off soon. But man, Harden with some you could just tell. I ain't gonna say he's done, because I mean he dropped 23 points, but you could just see he's not the same Harden. And sometimes this has been the criticism of James Harden in his career, that he doesn't show up in these big games as often as he should. But he got 22 and 7 assists. So you'll take that. But man, Strus off the bench was lighting him up. It seemed like he was not missing. He had 19 points, 5 rebounds, 2 assists. He was balling. It seemed like he kept hitting every shot. He was making the smart plays, getting to where he needed to go, and balled out. Jared Allen, we got him in foul trouble early, and that was too many turnovers. Yes, baby. Thank you. Feel better. Thank you, my boo. My baby pushing me to do the show. She actually, you gonna do the show tonight? I said, yes, I should. I think I will. I'm glad she pushed me to do that. But I'm about to get off soon. But yeah, man, we got Jared Allen in foul trouble early, and that was really good for us because he had to sit on the bench, and JD was still in the game, and we could continue to attack the paint. Our biggest lead was 18. They cut it down to a tie in the fourth quarter, and it was great to see how my boys got together and rallied together to keep just keep the winning up. It was Cade with clutch buckets, Tobias with clutch buckets, Duncan Robinson with clutch buckets, and Jenkins. Everybody just played good team ball. You could tell when they got a little sloppy, they got a little too comfortable. JB called a timeout, which was an excellent timeout, and then we got to reset. That fourth quarter was a little shaky, and I feel like these things we will tighten up and we will learn. Now, one thing to know about this series that's very interesting. I like storylines when it comes to the NBA. They say like the NBA is like a soap opera a little bit, and I do agree a little bit. It's a little drama. It's a little storylines that happen. Now, one thing about it is, I will first go back to the Orlando series. Coach Jamal Mosley, he coached the Orlando Magic from 2001. Now, they made 3 consecutive playoff appearances in 24, 25, and 26, but failed to advance past the first round in any of them. And then blew a 3-1 lead to the Pistons. And when they got home, when Orlando got off the plane, that man was fired. And I hate to see a brother lose his job. But as a NBA fan and a Detroit fan, I don't feel like it was deserved, but I understand at the same time, teams have to blame somebody. But honestly, things just didn't go in Orlando's favor. First of all, they matched up with the Pistons to begin with. But throughout their season, they had dealt with some injuries. So it was arguably that they weren't even an 8th seed, that they should have been a little higher up if they were at full strength. They came in the game with Wagner, into the series with Wagner, but they lost him. And then people say that the series would have went different if he would play, but whatever. We advanced. And it was true. That is their secondary scorer. So, yes, it would have been a little harder, but I still feel that we would have advanced even if he was healthy. He also was playing defense on K for that first few games of the series. So that could be said as well. But it wasn't really coach's fault. Now, to lose 3-1, I can see, because it's hard to lose 3 games in a row as a coach. And then you blow a 24-point lead with a chance to put a team away. So with all that being said, they fired him. Now, one thing to be said also, Coach J.B. Bickerstaff and Jamal Mosley are actually best friends in real life. Like, their families go on vacation together and everything like that. And they look identical. Like, I'm going to have to pull up a picture of them. But they look very identical. And it's actually funny. They look not identical. They look like brothers. They look like they could be brothers. And it was cool to see that they, they made a pact for themselves that they would not speak during that series, and for the best of them, because of how close they are. So I can understand that, and I respect it too. Also, J.B. Bickerstaff used to coach for the Cavs, and they fired him. He was the coach for the Cavs in, 2020 to 2024, leading them to 2 consecutive playoff appearances after being dismissed. So yeah, that was interesting. So now he's playing his old team now, and I love it. He's going to get a chance to get his revenge. He's with a new team, with a younger team. He's got his chance to get his revenge this series against his former team. So I know that's feel good. I'm sure Jamal Mosley will get another job. I'm sure there are other teams that probably need a coach. I'm trying to think who. But yeah, there's probably some teams that are not in the playoffs that need to shake it up. And sometimes that's all you need is a new system, a new coach, a new team to get a fresh start. That's usually what happens. I mean, they give coaches like 3-4 years to see what they'll do, 5 years, to see what they'll do. You get some playoff experience, playoff wins, but until you get to that second round, I feel like once you get to the second round as a coach, your job is kind of safe. Those first round exits do kind of get you, especially 3 in a row for Orlando. That's 3 consecutive first round exits. Now, on Detroit's end, you look at Bickerstaff, he has continued to grow the team as the team has developed overall, but the trajectory is there where we were, worst record in history to making the playoffs as the 6th seed to losing in the first round to New York. Now the next year, being the 1st seed, having that first round advantage and moving on to the next round. Now you could say that and winning coach of the year. Bickerstaff's job is safe. So that'd be tough as coaches to maintain that position in the league. But yeah, I think that's it, man. Shout out to the Pistons with a great win, a incredible win they had. I do want to pull up this picture. If they have a picture, Jamal Mosley, of these two coaches, because they really do look alike. They really do look alike. I hope they got a. Okay, here we go. Perfect. Like it's. Hold on, y'all will see it. Let me just pull it up. Just waiting for it to load up. Come on, Mr. Load Up. Let me see these. Okay, here we go. Bam. Here we go. Y'all can't tell me they don't look alike. Bam. Now, usually I'm the one to do this and be like, they. Oh, hold on. I thought y'all can see it. Here we go. Bam. They look alike. They favor for sure. He looked like the big bro, but they favor quite well to me. Let me know in the comments if you think they look alike. I think they do. I think they look exactly alike. Yeah, so yep, that's that. I hate to see a brother lose his job, but coming from the Pistons, hey, I'll take it. What up, Malachi? I've seen you at the Hip Prov. Yes, that's me. Hip Hop Improv. Yes, that was me at Hip Prov. Thank you, Metro PCS phone unboxer. Whoever you are. I appreciate it. Yeah, I love doing that show with Tan White. Shout out to Tan White and Hip Prov. Man, they always do a great show. And I always have fun doing that show myself. So yeah, whoever you are, I appreciate the love. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna keep this photo up because it's just funny to me. We all don't look alike. Yes, they do. So yeah, right now, Philly and New York up 1, Detroit up 1, Wolves up 1, and OKC is up 1, as that game should have ended by now. So yeah, man, that's been another episode of MVP with Malachi Lee. I'm going to be coming back more and more as the playoffs progress. Y'all going to see me talking my talk. Pistons in 6. I'm going to stick with that for now. Pistons in 6. It might be 5, might be 5.5. We're going to see. But you never can count out. I ain't going to say you can never count out, but James Harden and Spider Mitchell, what is it? Donovan Mitchell. 2 great players, so they're gonna bounce back and find a way to get a game or 2 for sure. Gotta respect it. So yeah, that's been episode 3. Wow, episode 3 of MVP with Malachi Lee. Streak snapped. I've been your host, Malachi Lee, making victory plays. I love y'all. Don't live without Christ. Until next time. Not sure when I'm gonna go live again. I'm gonna try to probably do either pre-game Thursday or post-game Thursday. I'm trying to do at least post-game every game. That'd be nice. But I'm just talking. Who knows? We'll see. Oh, my goodness. We'll see how it go. Good. Good Lord. All right, let me get up out of here. Let me get some rest. But I had to get on here. So I love y'all. Until next time, it's the MVP.
All right, let's go. It's the MVP with Malachi Lee. Crossing half court, pulling up from three, making victory plays, talking dunks and fadeaways to players that lead the way. Awards and trophies, I hope you feeling this, homie. Making victory plays, make you real, not phony. Detroit, we back again, so let the games begin. Making victory plays for the win. Making victory plays for the win.
Play for the win.